A very short video to let my over 1,000 subscribers now know that I am still in the land of the living. And I haven't made a video now for almost 3 months, but yes, I am fitting well. I just haven't been making anything, but I thought I'd nip down the road and to Southwold to make this a very short video to show that I am still around. Well, that's actually far from the truth. I've looked at a number of things over the interim period, including this Colesborough high power 2,500 watt amplifier, which I couldn't fix, unfortunately, due to lack of spares and service information. I've looked at, I pulled it to bits and had a good dig around. Lots of dust in it, cleaned all that out, still no good results on it. Then I looked at a flat screen television, which was 23 years old. That wasn't any good either. And my latest success was this rather beautiful music system by Sanyo, and that was merely adjusting the deck settings, and that was all sorted out with no problem. So yes, I have been quite busy, none of them worthy of making a video on its own. Well, you may be wondering by now why I'm in Southwold and why I like this small town so much. Well, it's a very interesting town. It has a wonderful pier, lots of amusements on it, including a very old amusement arcade with creations of the very old games and creations of new ones as well. Well worth a visit to that pier. But my main fascination is with Southwold Lighthouse. It was built by Trinity House in 1887 as a marker for shipping as it passed into Southwold Harbour and around the bay. It's 31 metres tall, and it was automated in 1938 and is now operated remotely and with LED rotating lamps, and it's 17,100 candle power if you're interested, and it's right in the centre of the town, and you can see the houses around it. It's just totally amazing. The obligatory notice warning you not to damage it or do anything naughty to it, but there it is, and you can see the houses. That's me just walking around. You can actually allowed to go in and walk around the thing and look up in amazement, but it's a very strange object to be where it is in the centre of town. You can see the house next to it, and not many people can say, oh, I've got a lighthouse in my garden, but there it is. And now I'm outside a pub, and again the locals just accept it as being there, but so close to the houses it's untrue. The present lighthouse is still operated, and it still does a very wonderful job. So I think I've more or less taught my way out of lighthouses now, but this one is spectacular and it's very unusual. As luck would have it, just across from the lighthouse there's a beautiful little pub named the Soul Bay Inn, so I decided to go in there and relax for a little while, and that was made very welcome. It's a beautiful little pub, so I had a pint of Adnams Dark, because they don't serve Guinness there. Well, I've really enjoyed my trip to Southwold. Tomorrow I'm setting off on my 244-mile trip back to Bath. It's going to take me about 5 hours, so that's something to contemplate. Well, hello, and I'm back, and it's really nice to be. Let me turn around a wee bit. Oh, do excuse my coughing in my throat. I've got a cold and a cough. Maybe I got that when I was looking at lighthouses, I don't know. But I'm back from my trip up to Suffolk. It's a long journey, over 240 miles, and this time it was not eventful. I didn't get stuck on the M25 or anything silly. Anyway, back now, nice to be back again, editing the video I just shot, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I haven't made a video for a while now, and that's not just because I didn't want to do it, it's lack of material to do it. I don't like making videos which are you know, really short and not very informative. So this one was a bit special because I made it to celebrate my the achieving of 1,000 subscribers, and I know people have tens of thousands of subscribers, but mine's only a small channel, and I just, it's a fairly niche little market that I make videos for. But so that's, I don't think that's too bad, and I've enjoyed making them. This video has not been a technical video or a repair video, and I do apologise for that. But again, I've showed you a few things I have looked at, and I've done odds and ends in small radios and record players and things. But unless there's a meaty subject I can make a decent repair video about, I really don't bother. But this one was a bit unusual. I showed you, excuse me again, I showed you some of the things that I've repaired, and I've shown you my my little exploit around Southwold and the Southwold Lighthouse. It's a very interesting little town to go to. There's lots of things there to look at. There's the famous pier, of course, and there's the seafront. And those of you of a certain age may remember the children's series Grandpa in My Pocket, and a lot of that was made at Southwold and in that area. The pier is very, very interesting. There's a retro games museum on there where they've created lots of the old games and lots of new innovative games as well. So that's worth a visit, and there's some lovely cafes there, and generally it's a nice place to be. And if you go to the other end of the town, you've got a beautiful common and lots of places there for enjoying and walking around. So that was my visit. I also found that pub right underneath the lighthouse, and they do good food in there. They don't do Guinness, but they do Adman's own type of heavy beer, which was quite enjoyable. Right, well, that's the end really of this video. I'm sorry I haven't made many technical videos lately, but as I explained, I need the material to work on. This one is now ended. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'd like to say a big thank you to all my subscribers. I know 1,000 isn't many in the realms of YouTube world, where, you know, 10s and 20,000 is not unknown, and 100,000 even. But mine's a small channel, and I don't purport to cater to that huge market. So that's me really, and I'm quite pleased with what I've done. And thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and hopefully I'll be back with you again soon. I really want to feel better. I feel pretty rubbish at the moment. I don't know whether I've got it in Southwold, but I'm going to have a restful day for the rest of the day now. I'll just put this up and publish it, and say thank you once again for watching. As always, take care, and I'll be with you hopefully in the not too distant future. Take care and look after yourself.